Number 4, doesn't look the same, but it is the same because it's asking you for the melting point. Well, the melting point is a function of the strength of the crystal. So if the crystal is a strong crystal, it's going to have a high melting point. If the crystal is a weak crystal, it's going to have a low melting point. So all you have to do these is figure out which one of these is the strongest crystal, and it should have the strongest melting point, or the highest melting point. So we need to find these guys and again apply our charges and our size to them. So run these across the top like normal. So what do I have here? I've got lithium, sodium, potassium, and potassium. Lithium, sodium, potassium. So they're all +1. So +1, +1, +1, and +1. And then on the anionic side of things, I got fluorine, fluorine, bromine, and chlorine. So fluorine, fluorine, bromine, and chlorine there, they are all -1. So in this problem, you cannot compare charges because they are all the same charges. Every single one of these is a +1, -1 situation. So if you can't compare charge, you have to compare the size. And once again, when you go to the size aspect of things, remember that as you go down a column on the periodic table, the ions get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's going to be something along these lines. If you were to compare a particular column, as you go down a column, they get bigger in size and they get weaker as you go down. The ones that are the strongest are the smallest ones up here at the top. So if that is the case, then you are looking at comparing lithium, sodium, and potassium. So lithium is clearly the strongest of the bunch because it is the one that's at the top. And when you are comparing these over here, you are comparing fluorine, chlorine, and bromine. Well, it's pretty obvious that fluorine is the strongest of the bunch. So if there is a combination of lithium and fluorine, that should be the strongest one. And oh, look, there it is right there. So lithium fluoride should be the highest melting point because it's the strongest crystal.